Hey guys, I got something really cool for you today. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. Ever since I was a wee little lad, just turned 40. Actually, my wife, if you're watching, she got me a coffee maker with these cool latte glasses. Pretty good, top of the line. Love you, babe. And also in the description, there's a link to where I play this piece along with tabs. But I'm going to teach you how to play this today. There's really 4 parts. There's 3 movements. And there's 2 parts of the first movement, the main movement. Now before we start, I will say I'm favoring this pickup a little bit. Okay, I do have a little bit of reverb, slight compression. I've got my tone knob turned to about 3/4 to 2/3 open. That tone is going to be clear, but not be too clanky. And the reverb will help join the notes together. The first section sounds like this. For the first phrase, I like to use my pinky and my second finger. Now you can pull off and hammer on, or you can play each note. It's completely up to you. So here we're just really going 5/1. We're going from E to A. The piece is in A minor. Then we're going to play an A minor arpeggio. And then an E major arpeggio, so B, E, so 5th, root, 3rd, root, 3rd, 5th. So, and notice I'm holding this note. I'm holding this note. And holding that note. There we've got a double stop pair, which is just an E major again. Now we have the second part of the first movement. Back to the first part. Okay. So how we play that is hammer on, then we use our second finger so we can let the note ring and comfortably play the C major chord. Then slide down with our pinky, then... Now, I actually first wrote this, but I realized it was cleaner to play if I actually pulled off for an open G and an open D. Then we've got the F. So C, A, C, so E, and then with that meaty part, then we have, okay, now that is just, we're fingering the E here, and then we're tapping the octave E. It's actually really easy, it just jumps out. That's another reason why we're using this pickup here. So all together we've got, and so on and so forth. Now notice I'm playing with light and shade. I'm using articulation, dynamics, time. I'm sort of, taking time and then giving time. It's really important for a piece like this, okay? We don't want to play it like... I'm not just saying playing hard, I'm just talking about, like a robot. This should have some emotion and feel, and a lot of that's going to come with this hand here. The clear notes will come with this hand, and the articulation and how the velocity of each note is going to come from here. It's super important. The notes, they're important, but what's super important, even more than just notes, is tone, dynamics, articulation, good time feel, all those sorts of things is what's going to make this piece something that someone's going to want to listen to. At the end of the day, that's why we're doing this. We're playing a piano piece on a bass so we can hear the beauty of the bass and the melody and everything else, but we want to hear it like a piece of music. It shouldn't just be like a note exercise. Now I'll play you the first part of the second movement. right, so I'm barring that whole thing. Right, it's much easier to do that. So we're using our thumb and these two fingers. Okay, so really they were just thinking F major, F major 7, B flat major. That's second inversion. Then the same shape here for the B flat major, major 7, running down the Lydian of the B flat. I slide there, so then I pluck, 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 hammer, hammer. So I'm hammering on over there. D minor. Trill. 9th fret. Now, you can play that with the G as well if you like. Just doing a G major. And then we have this phrase here where it's... Okay? We're using our thumb and our middle finger. If we use the fleshy part, we can bar that so we don't have to move it. So slide up. Now we're just going down. This is all just C major scale. Alright, C major. But I found it if we use pull-offs, it sounds a bit more legato and nice. So that's octave 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3. Alright, so the same thing. Then we have so hammer on, pull off, slide, hammer on. Now what fingers you use matters, because then that second finger is going to come down and play. We have like a themata there, which means that we give the note a breath, yeah? Then we're back to section 1. Alright? Okay, so the first movement and main theme, both its sections are done. Second movement's done. All we've got left is to learn the third movement. Okay, so we've got using our thumb as a pedal. That's A7. With a D, walk up. With the A power chord. D with a walk down. E flat tritone, and then E minor. So we're doing the same thing. This time, play the D minor like that and then add in the B flat. Now here, I'm doing, again, the B flat, but we're adding these partial notes with the pinky and the chunk of my finger there. So, still B flat, and the B flat major 7, then diminished, B diminished. Okay, and that's just the A minor with the C bass. Then that's an E7. So you got the flat 7, major 3rd, 5th, root. Oh, getting a bit out of control there. All right. Okay, so now we've got that down, we've got a run. It sounds like this. Back, same thing. Now, what that is okay, which is really establishing a harmonic minor, but it's also going 1, 5, 1. All right, then. All right, and that's just really thinking A harmonic minor. We've got the root, and then we're walking back from flat 3rd to 1, major 7, back to 1. Then we've just got basic A arpeggios, A minor arpeggios. Okay, So root, third, fifth, root, third, fifth. Let me walk back down there. Okay, and I actually pluck, okay, those last 4 notes. And then we do the same thing here. But we add in the 9th as well. Then we slide up. And then, so now it's all just chromatic from here. So once we get to here, everything's chromatic from there. Okay, so the way I thought about it was A minor 2 octave arpeggio, with the 9th A minor arpeggio, slide up, and then it's all chromatic from here. And then from the 16th fret, 3, 2, 1 with these fingers, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and then here, then we're back to business. So on and so forth. So there you have it, there's all 3 movements. Now I did a little bit of an improvisation at the end. I added this lick. Okay, now that is stolen from Bach, his G minor presto violin. Okay, I just moved it up from G minor to A. Alright, and then I did something like that, which is really just walking up A harmonic minor with the A pedal tone. It's very similar to like what Cliff Burton does in Anesthesia, Pulling Teeth. And then I played A minor chord, so 1 to 5, the major 5 chord, E7, alright? Could have added, and then back to 1 again. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed that. It's something a little bit different to our usual bass line that we're going to encounter in, say, a rock song or a jazz tune or a metal tune or a punk song, you know, like, it's pretty cool. There's a reason why these songs have stood the test of time. To all yous that are sharing my stuff, thumbs up and commenting, all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. I love you all. Thank you very much. Very cool. I'll catch yous around soon. All the best. Keep it bass. All right, catch yous.